What's up, YouTube? It is Wednesday, May 15th, I think. I don't know, I don't really go to school, so I don't need a reason to really remember the date that much. I don't know. But this week's topic is fake trans. Basically, like, it's about people who give themselves the label as being transgendered, when they're not. Like, they'll say, I mean, I can't say that they're not, I can't say that they are. I'm not them. I know I'm trans. I can't speak for anybody else. If there's someone, like, but for example, if there's someone who is, like, for example, let's say there's this physically female girl, and she doesn't feel mentally right in the same body. Like, she feels like she's a man or whatever. She just gives herself, like, the label transgendered. But she's not really that. Like, she doesn't want to go through the whole transition or shit like that. Like, being transgendered is, like, for example, in my case, I was physically born female. I was born with all the body parts of a female, but mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, I'm male. And I want to start the transition to become male, basically. Like, go through testosterone, have a top surgery, and maybe possibly bottom surgery. But there's many other things that are kind of like transgendered, or not kind of like it, but, you know, it has to do with gender identity, like gender queer, or you don't identify as male or female, or a whole bunch of other stuff, you know? Like, just because you're born in one sex, and you think you want to be another sex, doesn't mean you're technically transgendered. Or like, let's say there's somebody who is trans, or assumes they're transgendered, and they go through the whole process, like the whole transition, come to find out that that's not what they wanted to do, so they stop transitioning. Basically, like, when you are having these thoughts of confusion about your sexuality or your sexual orientation, it's best that you do research on it. Like, you research what it really is, like, research the different types of things, if you even want a label. Some people don't like labels. But if you are looking for a label, research it, you know, like, talk to counselors, talk to people who might be transgendered or genderqueer or all those other stuff, or gay, lesbian, bisexual, whatever. Talk to them about it, talk to counselors, do research, talk to anybody who you think might be best to help you out, try and, like, if you want a label, try and help you out what you might be considered. Like me, when I started having these thoughts about being transgendered, about wanting to be a man, or going through the transition of being a man, there was this kid in high school who was out about being FTM, and I talked to him about it, and after, like, he told me what he felt and stuff like that. After that, I researched a little bit. Well, I researched a lot, actually, and I came to the conclusion that that's what I want. I want to be a man. I don't think I was born in the right body, or maybe, I'm not saying I made a mistake, because, you know, he doesn't, but maybe he put me like this, so I don't know. But, you know, I did do research on it, because I didn't want to just be like, oh yeah, I'm transgender, come to find out that I'm not. But yeah, I guess that's basically it. Like, if you're looking for a label and you're unsure what it is, don't just jump to the first label that you think sounds right. You know, actually do research on it, because then let's say you label yourself transgender, and you're physically female but want to be male, and you go through the transition, and then come to find out later on down the road it's not what you wanted. There are some irreversible effects from testosterone, like facial hair, your area down there, or your voice. Like, there's stuff that when you go through transitioning, like when you're on testosterone, there's irreversible effects from the testosterone. So that's why I'm saying, you know, if you want a label, but you don't know what to label yourself, like, actually do research. Don't go off and do something crazy thinking that that's what you want, when in all reality it's not. And then later on down the road, it might be too late. But I'm guessing that's it for this topic. I'm guessing I explained it as much as I could. But, yeah, that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about anything, whether it be trans-related or any other type of relation, why the hell do you have to come to my video? Sorry, that's my nephew. But if you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, you could always ask me, leave a comment, ask the other guys in the trans channel. Look for... I'm sorry, guys. Look for, like, you know, anybody who you think could help you in any way, shape, or form. So, like I said, I guess that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Ignore that fucker. Peace out, YouTube.